Hey everybody, I've had some requests to explain how I was able to salvage my GoPro Hero Plus camera after having it attached to the quadcopter of mine, and I'll put a thing here on the video on YouTube where I crashed my quadcopter into the ocean when it went crazy and I lost its signal. Um, So the drone is still in process of being fixed, or at least I'm working on it. But one of the things I was able to do was save my GoPro camera and save me several $100s. And so here is what I did. I will tell you that my camera landed obviously in salt water, and it was in salt water. I got it out after swimming out to get it, so it was immersed for easily over a minute. And I was on vacation, kind of in a panic mode, and I didn't do anything with it. I didn't even think about salt and the corrosion to the parts. And so my camera actually did not have anything done to it for a couple days. What I did as soon as I got back to the house that we were at while on vacation is I set it on the deck to dry out. After 3 days, this still was not working. So here is what I did. Hopefully this will help you. And so I was able to actually save my camera after plunging into the ocean. This would be 4 to 5 days afterwards. So what I have is I've got two things of liquid here. First one here being distilled water. And so I went to the store and bought distilled water, not faucet water, but nice distilled water. And on the camera here, what I did was I would remove the battery. I'm not going to actually submerge it now. And I also then took out the memory card. I took those two items out and just let the memory card air dry. I figured at that point it was either going to work or it wasn't. So I took the camera without the battery memory card and I dunked it in and out, kind of like a cookie in milk, for 5 to 10 seconds. So I actually counted Mississippi 1, 2, 3, up to 10. And then I shook that out. And what I would do is shook it real hard, trying to get as much of the water out as I possibly could. And then right away, back down here in the other container was vinegar, white vinegar. And so this will make your camera smell a little funny, but this will stop the corrosion process. And for me, it was several days later, and I did that, the same thing. I did 5 seconds. After I submerged it in there for 5 seconds, I just put it back on the balcony to dry. And after a day, well, let me think this here. I think it was working. What I didn't have was I was not plugging it back into the computer. And so once I booted it up, my battery was obviously dead. And so then I just plugged in my camera to the USB, put the camera back in there with the battery and the card. And the button was a little sticky, wasn't quite working as well. As working about every 10 pushes, but now it just starts right up and it's good to go. And so I just had to kind of keep working to get the connections back. The battery actually still works, and didn't have to buy or replace anything. I was actually able to salvage then all the files off of this. What I did in the meantime, just to make sure that was worth saving, was I bought a card reader. Sorry for that glitch there. Just to make sure that the memory card was working. And then once I saw that that was working, I knew that the camera could potentially be saved. So that's what I did. And the thing that was not able to be saved was the back screen. This does not work and probably won't, which is a shame because this was a really cool addition that I had when I was swimming in the water for the one day that I had the camera. So I hope this helps. If you have questions or concerns or comments, please leave them down below, or you can reach out to me on Twitter at Coffeechugbooks or on my website, coffeeforthebrain.com. And for those that were seeking ideas on how I was able to save the GoPro camera, it's as simple as it is, and I hope it works for you. All right, have a great day.